All right, hi guys. I have to wait a second for the audio to kick in. It's Bethany, Psychic Renegade Tarot. I was gonna record this video and I decided just to do it live because I'm working on another one. But I want to look at the crime story of Brian Thompson's murder with the UnitedHealthcare CEO shooting that happened in New York, right? Yeah, New York. I wasn't gonna cover this case because there's been a lot of like media coverage on it. And then when they arrested Luigi, I was like, well, it's probably him. We just don't really know what his motives were. But the more I've been seeing conspiracy theorists like compare the unibrow and the eyebrow with like the surveillance videos and Luigi's pictures, it's just not adding up to me. Like, there seems like there is a clear difference between the guy that they have on camera and Luigi. So it sparked my curiosity of what is actually going on, who's actually involved, what are the motives, who did it, are they framing Luigi, what's going on. So we're gonna do that reading. I don't think I'm gonna do free questions this time. I might jump back on and do some free questions if I have time, but I just wanted to get to this reading specifically. So let's ask, was it actually Luigi? Did they arrest the right guy? I personally don't believe so, but I want to see what the tarot says, because the tarot never lies. Okay. The energy is heavy already. Whenever I channel anything government related, it's heavy. Kush, don't even start. Lay down. Lay down. Don't wake her up. Lay down. Yeah, you. Lay down. Don't wake her up. Good girl. Thank you. Okay. Was it even Luigi? Reclamation came out. The Temperance in reverse. I'm going to take reversals on this reading. Spirit of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Oh my God, a bunch of reversals. Four of Cups in reverse. And meditation. Reclamation, Temperance in reverse, Spirit of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, Four of Cups reverse, meditation. I don't think they arrested the right guy. This, to me, reclamation is screaming like we just had to give the public an answer to kind of squelch the rumors, the questioning, the what ifs. Hi, Larry. Welcome. I'm doing a reading on Brian Thompson, the CEO shooting of UnitedHealthcare, and just digging into if Luigi's the actual shooter or if they're framing him or what's going on there and what's all the motives and all that stuff. Temperance in reverse is like an unstable situation. I feel like they're just scrambling to kind of like pacify the public so that we don't ask too many questions or don't look into it too much. Hi, you guys. Hi, Hunter Lee. Hi, Jabas. Sometimes I laugh trying to say your guys' like online handles. Where are you from? What's BBG? I'm from Portland. Are you really psychic? Yes, unfortunately. I've been this way my whole life. Hi, Yusef. I don't know what WSG means. I'm old. I don't know all the acronyms the kids use. Spirit of Pentacles, this was definitely money motivated, money related. The scandal behind it, also the motive. I mean, I know part of it was like he said, deny, delay, depose on the bullets. So it seems like whoever the shooter was acting in their own defiance, or someone else who had been personally hurt by UnitedHealthcare is my guess. Somebody who, like a vigilante, they wanted to point out the corruption and how these companies are tied to government officials, or it's somebody that was personally hurt by them. They wanted just to avenge their own pain. It's one or the other. Seven of Cups is telling me that they know who it is. There's no question. The people behind it, the cops, I don't know if they're telling the public who it is, but they know who it actually was and why it happened. The Four of Cups reversed is, this was, yeah, an act of pain. This was an act of rebellion. I feel like this person thought that they were doing the right thing, like avenging something or pointing out corruption or highlighting it, or like the person that did this act felt like it was justified. I don't know if murder's ever justified unless like it's into self-defense or like in defense, like if someone's like attacking you and your family or something. But anyway, and then meditation makes me think that there's more to the story. There's like, we need to think through, like, I feel like the connections are quite obvious if you follow the trail. And I know Luigi is tied to, I think, what's her, Nancy Pelosi's like son or somebody, like relative. I don't know. There's a connection there. I forgot what the connection was, but I know she does like insider trading. She's super stupid and corrupt. I don't like her. Bitch needs to retire. But anyway, messages are getting held for a review. You guys be appropriate, okay? I don't know what WSG is. Do you not read chat? I do. In between when I take a little breaks and see what you guys are saying. But I don't like stare at you guys because I'm trying to do the reading, which is on the table right here. So this makes me think, hold on, give me one card, Spirit. Is it actually Luigi? Or are they just making him the fall guy so people stop asking questions? Is it actually Luigi, or are they just making him the fall guy so people will stop asking questions? Oh, I got a hair. See, I don't think it is. Seven of Pentacles is like an investment card. It's like they're trying to buy time. They're trying to like use him as a decoy. This is like a planned course of action. Like you're thinking of the future, you're investing in something. It's like it seems like a strategy. So I don't think he did it, to be honest. I think it's someone else. I just don't know how you grow a unibrow in like a week, because the shooter clearly had like a gap between his eyebrows, and Luigi has a pretty prominent unibrow going on. No hate, I definitely grew up with a unibrow myself. It's not that, it wasn't that dark, but yeah. Okay, give me, who actually did it then? Who's actually behind this? Who's actually behind this? Show me, Spirit. What are you talking about, long stroker? That sounds naughty. Is your handle naughty? Because that sounds like it. Maybe I just have a dirty mind. Okay. Queen of Wands reverse. It was a woman? Okay, I don't think it was a woman shooter, but I think a woman ordered the hit. I don't know if it's Pelosi. She's the only one I've heard that's tied to it, or his wife. I hate to accuse the family because it's so rude when you don't know, but I mean, an assassination of a prominent figure, I would look at the spouse and just make sure that's not the case, because people do off people for insurance benefits, which is ironic because he was the CEO of an insurance company. But anyway, I'm talking about life insurance. Queen of Wands reverse. Is this Pelosi or the wife or another one? Two of Cups. Did he have a mistress? Two of Cups. I don't know. I mean, that'd be a pretty good plot. You off your husband and then you frame it as if it's like a vigilante thing. Or if you had a mistress that was like playing him the whole time but wasn't even in love with him. Hold on, what is this? Meditation came out again. Interesting. Shoot, meditation in reverse. Okay, so somebody was like, I feel like the person who did it, like the motivation is they were like spiritually drained, tired, worn out. Like this person was at the end of their rope. So he had pushed someone to the end of their rope. I don't know if they were like in a bad situation. They felt like they had to do this, or if it was someone scorned by the insurance company that was like trying to just take out their anger on them. I don't know if it was Luigi that had the back surgery. Was it him? I don't know. Sometimes I don't even believe the news, you guys. I think they plant stories sometimes. I'm not like a full-blown conspiracy theorist because people give that a negative connotation, but I definitely have a healthy side eye that I look at all the government and the media with, you know? Shit. Hold on, okay. Tell me this wasn't the wife. Warrior of Cups. Whoever ordered the hit had some kind of romantic tie to this man. So I don't know if it was his wife, if he was sleeping around with other government officials, someone else in the company, he had a mistress. Something is really weird because romantic cards keep coming out. But this is in the reverse. This could also just be like this person had so much bottled up anger because it's like a negative emotion. Warrior of Cups reversed. Oh, this is action. They're taking out their negative emotions on him. Make it more clear. Three of Cups. I think this man was having an affair. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't sue me. This is just tarot reading. What? Or this is someone he thought he could trust with the Three of Cups, like a confidant, a friend. It's screaming that it might be closer than that, like someone he actually like had a really close relationship or romantic relationship with. Warrior of Swords reversed. Someone he cut off. Did he have a mistress and he cut her off? Because he was like, you know how like when people like married men will get like a lover and then they like try to get rid of the lover and the lover like goes crazy. What? I don't know. Hold on. What was the motive? What was the motive? What was the motive? Unless he was like friends with Pelosi. Because I know she had like she did like an insider trade or something like that was connected to United Health. She has a connection to the situation. I don't know if she's the one that ordered it. Four of Swords reversed. So many reversals this reading. The motive was restlessness, a lack of peace. Someone was pushed to the edge. Someone was pushed past their breaking point. That was the motive, like either to end the corruption or point it out, or whatever this weird close tie was. It possibly could have been romantic. Queen of Swords reverse. This is weird because it seems like in the media it's getting construed as like a political act, especially with what was written on the bullet casings, but I keep pulling women out of the deck. So it's like, it was either a woman who ordered this or it was a wife or a mistress. Or someone was like, it could have even been like someone that planned to do this, but they tried to get close to him romantically to kind of like find out, oh, if they didn't do it. Yeah, I feel like this was a setup. You know how like in rival gangs, they'll have like one of their girlfriends go like sleep with the enemy in pillow talk and like find out their strategies or set them up. I'm getting that kind of vibes. Like someone set him up, because also like the conference wasn't starting till like 8 a.m. and I think the shooting happened around like 6 or 7 something, when he just left his hotel and was like walking over or something. So it's really strange that the shooter knew like exactly when he was gonna like leave his hotel, when really the conference wasn't till like an hour or so later. So like these are like hiding in the bushes waiting for him, or he was getting tipped off by somebody. I'm seeing he got tipped off by somebody. Queen of Swords reversed. This was also like, I don't know if it was the policies he was enabling or just they were painting him as the bad guy because of just like general corruption, and they were fed up and they wanted to just attack a CEO, or if it's like they were personally wronged, because Queen of Swords is like someone's having really negative, Queen of Swords reverse is like someone's having negative thoughts, looking at the situation like irrationally, and I'm not saying it's irrational to be angry at corruption, but to react to it, to respond to it in this way is irrational. It's a quick way to get your justice, but it's not gonna like solve the problem. Like you really have to like change policies, advocate, protest peacefully, like do other avenues than shooting bullets. Hey E, is it LJJ? Are you Mexican? I'm like a tiny bit Spanish, but not Mexican. I do have Spanish ancestry, but I'm like mostly French, if you want to know. The Mystic. Oh, okay, this is trippy. Someone might have set him up spiritually and not literally. So like someone around him that's a female is into the occult, and they might have done like a justice spell on him, like a spell to ruin his life, maybe a spell to take his life. This might have been in like indirect connection, like someone did spell work on him out of anger or whatever it was, and then this was the result of it. Is it like stirred up this shooter guy to take action, or does that make sense? Years and years ago, before I like really started doing tarot, like I just got like a download from God, Spirit, whatever you call. Before I was really like adept to this stuff or knew what was going on at all. And anyway, Spirit told me that the governments around the world use black magic to manipulate, to keep power, to control their people. And it sounds kind of like far-fetched and silly, but it's really not. I promise you. Some of these people behind the scenes do some really dark things, sacrifices, ritual crap. That's my belief. I believe like the deep state are very into spiritual work. They're not going to talk about it openly, but do they like kill chickens, spill their blood, do spells, like full on do like crazy rituals? Yes. Yes. They're also into like kinky sex shit too, like spouse swapping and weird energy harvesting kind of stuff. Yeah, it's gross. Oh, Ace of Swords. Right? Thank you, Spirit. That's like, if I'm questioning myself in a reading, the Ace of Swords is like, yeah, you're on track. There's some dark energies, I'm telling you. When I started looking into all this stuff, I started getting hit with a lot of spiritual attacks. These people aren't playing, okay? The people in power in this world are very dark, for the most part. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay. Temperance, upright. Someone was trying to balance out a discretion, like point out the corruption, or literally just could have been, hold on, was this about corruption or love? Meditation. Maybe both. Maybe both. I keep getting meditation, which is crazy. I think the person who took action is spiritual, like they were guided to do this. I also think the person who ordered it was spiritual, and like I said, I don't know if it was a direct like hiring a hitman kind of thing, or like this person did a spell on him and this was the result, was it caused someone to take his life. It was powerful enough to like anger someone that was on the verge of snapping anyway into taking action. And Brian was caught in the crosshairs of that. Hold on. Is the truth going to come out, or are they going to bury this story? Is the truth going to come out, or are they going to bury this story? Tell me, Spirit. Someone doesn't want me to talk. Death reversed. It's like someone doesn't want something to change. Someone is gripping so hard to the status quo. Like these people in power have their claws in our system is a visual I'm seeing, and it's like a demonic, gross energy, and it's like we're gonna have to like peel every little evil finger out one by one. Like they do not want to let go of the power that they've gained, is what I'm seeing. They were willing to kill for this. So I don't know if Brian got in the way of like someone's like stock trade, or if he went against someone else's policy, or he wasn't going to like support a politician like they normally had. Like he pissed off somebody. He pissed off the wrong person, or they just wanted to make like an example of him. Oh my God. It might have just been like a sympathy thing. You know how like people always say like the media will like post like fake stories to distract us, right? They also like do things, in my opinion, to stir up the public to take actions that they want us to take, like releasing COVID so everyone will take the vax, stuff like that. Like, did they shoot this guy to make everyone like, oh my gosh, so that they can make policies to protect these assholes? Because these CEOs keep these government officials in their positions. They give them money, they give them the support and the funding to keep running year after year after year, or election after election. And like Nancy Pelosi's literally been in there since Reagan was in office. Like, she's a dinosaur. She needs to retire. It's not even funny. Seven of Swords reversed. They wanted to expose some kind of lie, expose some kind of corruption, or expose someone personal. Like it might not even have been like this big vigilante thing we're all thinking of. I think it might be actually just a personal vendetta. Like they didn't like what this company was doing, what the CEO was doing. Maybe he didn't follow through with some promises he made to someone powerful. I'm guessing a woman. I hope it's not his wife. It might have been a mistress or a colleague. I don't know if he slept with someone to get a raise or something like weird like that. Or like if he was supporting a politician, that politician might have been like sweet on him, even if it wasn't reciprocated. And if he like turned that girl down, she might have like, I don't know, decided to get rid of him and stage it like some vigilante thing. And then set up some guy they don't like already that's like pissed off their company or their relatives as the fall guy. I think Luigi's just the fall guy. This is weird. This is a crazy reading. There's more to this story than the news is letting on. Okay? I'm just seeing if I missed anything. Can you road me? Oh, read me. Oh my God, my mind is in the gutter. Okay, you guys. Can I read you? I think I'm gonna jump back on and do free questions, guys. But I'll let you know. Like if I'm jumping off, I'll say, okay, I'm done. And I'm gonna come back on for questions. Yes, if you hang out, okay, for a little bit. Queen of Pentacles, another freaking woman. Is this Hillary? Is this Mrs. Obama? Is this Nancy Pelosi? There is quite a few prominent females in like powerful circles. So it might, I don't know. I don't know all their signs for sure. Nine of Wands. Somebody was fed up. Nine of Wands is like you're at the end of your rope. You're about to give up. He pushed. It's like he tried to play hardball with the wrong person. Two of Wands. They weren't sure about doing this because Two of Wands is like trying to make a decision kind of card or strategy. Hold on, clarify that. Three of Swords. Okay. Somebody, whoever did this had a romantic fucking motive, I swear. I don't know if he was sleeping with someone at work, sleeping with the enemy, had a mistress, pissed off his wife, or something happened. Something happened with a female. A female is involved directly. Either she put occult magic on him and it caused that person to take action, the shooter, or it was like a literal, like someone got close to him just to set him up kind of thing and like tell the shooter where he's going to be, when he's going to be kind of thing. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Clarify this for me, Spirit. There's several people involved. I feel like it's like 2 to 4 people at least planned this, had a direct involvement in it, or caused this to happen. Warrior of Pentacles, another woman. Warrior of Pentacles is like a steady, diligent, taking action card. This is giving me like, this was a plan put in place. So someone was like sent to get close to him to set him up, is what I'm seeing. Or a colleague was like rubbing elbows with him, didn't like his policies, or knew he was being corrupt, or maybe he screwed up a deal for someone else. He was messing with someone's money or pissing off the wrong people. And so someone put this plan into action, but to get to them, they used a woman. So I don't know if they like corrupted his wife and got her to like give out information, or like pretended to be the wife's friend to get information about him, or if this was like a mistress that was like sleeping with him to give information to the shooter, or if this was like a colleague that he pissed off that had some kind of weird thing for him. Or the shooter could have lost someone to a health crisis because of lack of insurance coverage, and they were like avenging that girl. It could have been something like that. It's coming through really convoluted. I'm sorry, you guys. It doesn't want to be clear right now. Okay, I'm just checking what you guys said. Okay. Show me what the hell is going on, Spirit. The Empress reversed. Oh my God. Did someone lose a baby because of lack of coverage? Or they had a complicated pregnancy, or died during like childbirth kind of thing? Or like the mom and the baby might have died. I'm getting like a mother figure, a spouse. Or this could be a pregnant woman. 10 of Pentacles. It was definitely financially related, and also there was a personal vendetta in here too. It wasn't just the money. 4 of Wands. Okay. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, I think somebody close to him set him up. I don't know if it was a mistress, a colleague, or the wife, or an ex or something, or somebody that wanted to sleep with him and he turned them down. Somebody close to him set him up. Hold on. Was this a shooter working with like a plant, like somebody that went to him as like a plant to set him up, or was this like family or somebody else? Meditation. God, I keep getting this damn card. It's saying like trust your instincts. Like, what do you think? Hold on. Spirit of Wands. Spirit of Swords, Spirit of Wands, Spirit of Swords. An air sign or fire sign. I also got earth sign female earlier. Damn, I don't know. Did they make a policy change at UnitedHealth to cover less like feminine like care, or this is like a singular woman that he pissed off or wronged in some kind of way? Ace of Wands, a lover. Either he's had an affair and the wife found out about it, or a lover set him up, because that was the plan all along. So this man got set up. The Strength card, by a powerful woman, possibly a Leo. What is Luigi's connection to this? Is he just a decoy? What is Luigi's connection to this? Is he just a decoy? Six of Pentacles. Okay, someone might have like paid Luigi to take the fall, or he was hired or something. What the? Six of Pentacles. Ten of Cups reversed. There is some kind of weird freaking backstory to this, you guys. Ten of Cups reversed, Six of Pentacles. It's like familial related. These people like are very closely tied to like people's wives and spouses and kids and mistresses, and it's a mess is what I'm picking up on. People conspired to do this to him, more than one, up to 4 people is what I'm seeing. Up to 4 people directly planned this or had to be involved to make this happen. The guy who did it, Luigi as the fall guy, whoever set him up with like the info about where he was going to be at, and then maybe like a getaway person to help the shooter get away, or plant fake evidence around Central Park to get the cops off of the trail. Or you know how some of the surveillance, they're showing like the guys have different jackets, the pockets are different, the like backpack colors are different. So they might have had several people dressed as the shooter, and one guy went to do it and they all like scattered, if that makes sense. It's like when you're taking a large amount of money like by an armored truck, you might have like multiple trucks so they don't know which ones the money's actually in. It's like that. Like there's probably, I think there was multiple shooters, guys dressed as the shooter, but only one of them did it, and they all went in different directions to confuse the cops. Does that make sense? You guys, this was a whole ass plan. What the, I don't know. I feel like he scorned a lover or his wife, and then that person or a colleague that wanted him that he rejected, and that person like set into motion like they're gonna get him back or get revenge. Or it's one of these people that did, one of the guys that dressed up as the decoy shooters, one of them lost like a spouse or girlfriend or partner to like a health issue, like lost their partner maybe. So it was like a revenge killing. Y'all, we do not know the truth about this situation yet. I feel like a lot more is going to come out about this story. It was definitely emotionally motivated. Somebody was scorned, pissed off, or had been betrayed, and they wanted to get back at him. I feel like he was messing with people's money with like the trades and stuff they were doing, like stock trading and the government officials. I don't think he had the most like ethical policies he was implementing with his budgets. Like he was doing budget cuts at, you know, not clients' expense, but customers' expenses, people that use their healthcare because they weren't getting like the coverage they should have got. It was saving all of the CEOs money, and they were making more like bonus checks and more money annually, but it was at the expense of their customers. People were dying or getting sick or having real issues that they couldn't get treatment for because they weren't qualified or they didn't like, either just took these policies away or they denied them, denied, delayed, deposed. You guys, there's a lot to this story, okay? I don't think Luigi's the actual shooter. He might have been one of the decoy guys. He could have been, because I think there was more. I'm seeing it as there was at least 3 guys on the ground pretending to be the shooter, and then a female calling the shots or giving out them information. So he's involved, but I don't know if he's the one that pulled the trigger. Does that make sense? And I don't know if they, as a group, paid him to be the fall guy and he accepted that fate because he wanted like the notoriety, or if he just got caught. Okay, tell me that. Was he the fall guy or did he just get caught? 7 of Cups reverse. Yes. They needed a fall guy because they didn't want them to look into the deeper story of who's all connected and what really motivated this. Luigi's just angry enough, I think, because of his back injury and his involvement. He has like a familial involvement. I don't know if it was dad or his brother, I forget. Somebody like is connected to United Health or knew Nancy. I forget the connection, but there's a connection with Luigi and his family and these people. So I think he was pissed off and wanted to be a part of this, but he didn't act alone. But he agreed to be the fall guy to take the heat off the rest of the group so that they wouldn't look into the real story and connect all the dots and figure out what actually happened, who actually like planned this, ordered the hit, and executed the plan. I'm seeing 4 people. That's crazy, you guys. Potential. The actual shooter had no potential, had no hope. The actual shooter might already have a criminal record. They're very scorned, or like they feel like they don't have anything to live for, or something that they love was taken from them. Like the actual shooter wanted to do this out of anger and pain, and like they didn't really care what happens to them, and they don't care if they die, they don't care if they go to prison. It's very much, this is like my final act to like, I don't know, feel alive, or like feel like I'm doing something with my life. Like I feel like this person's like doesn't really want to be on this planet kind of thing, so they didn't really care how this played out. Hi Sigma, what's up? Looks mixed. They've been found the shooter. I know, but there's more than one. And I don't know if Luigi's the one that pulled the trigger. Watch this back when it posts, but I'm channeling up to 4 people were involved with this. Potentially the wife, a female colleague, or a mistress tipped him off. And there was decoys on the ground. They all had different backpacks and jackets. They tried to look similar, but they didn't buy the same one. There was more than one guy. Like one guy went to actually do it, and they all were in the area and like scattered is what I'm seeing, to like confuse law enforcement and like take the trail off of what actually happened. And they paid Luigi, as part of the group, they paid Luigi to be the fall guy because they didn't want them to connect all the dots and solve this entire thing. They wanted to like paint their own narrative and close it up with a little bow, and so everyone thinks like, yeah, we arrested Luigi, that's the end of the story, but that's not the end of the story. Why am I out of breath? Oh my god, this is crazy. I knew there was something weird to this. All right. You guys want me to do personal questions? I was going to jump off and jump back on, but I guess I can do that. Okay, you guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to jump off just to close out the reading for people that only want to watch this true crime. And then I'm going to jump back on and I'll take like, whoever wants to ask a question, you can each ask one free question and I'll pull just a handful of cards and see what we get, okay? Yeah, I think his wife or someone is involved. I kept pulling romantic cards, Sigma. So it was like maybe a mistress, maybe a colleague that had an affair or was like, tried to make a pass at him and he rejected them, or it could have been the wife if the wife was scorned. He comes from a wealthy family, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna jump right back on, so I'll see you in a second, okay? Thanks for watching. I'll be right back.